during the commercials, I was just listening to some of F. Jackie, the new CD. I didn't realize I was thanked so much on this album.
Really?
It's like a love letter.
It's a love letter to me.
Oh,
I got to admit.
finally. After the 500th CD.
You know what I think it's been?
Thanks you.
Since I've been single, Jackie has been hanging out with me more and drinking with me more. I think he likes me better.
If you drink with him, you can get some.
Yeah, he sees I'm an alcoholic like
I
that.
wanted to wait until I had something this good to dedicate to you, Howard.
He really dedicates the album to me. In fact, the last line says, I hope you love the CD, Howard. This is for you. Thanks for everything.
Wow.
I think he likes me.
No.
He really likes you.
And he got my book where I started this F. Jackie thing.
So you certainly are responsible for that.
I know at the time he didn't like it, but he's grown to like it.
I did like it at the time.
And in several times along the way here, he thanks me. The expression F. Jackie can be mainly blamed on Howard Stern. He thanks me more than his lovely wife, Nancy Sirianni Martling.
Well, you have done more for him.
I know. I changed his life. She didn't.
Oh, sure.
She changed his life, too.
Whatever good I did, she wiped out. Special thanks to Howard Stern and CBS Radio. Look at all these different things. There's a lot of nudity, a lot of Jackie naked.
Too much.
And a lot of Jackie in sandals. That's really disturbing. But there it is.
No toenails?
Yeah. His feet are prominently displayed. He's proud of that.
Got to give it all up.
Well, I can't figure out what the angle is, but...
What's he after?
What's he after? It's a promotional stunt. That's what I think. He went and thanked me. I wonder if it's a different CD cover for everyone, and I just got...
He gave you the one just for you.
Yeah, and you get the Robin thanking one.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Well, here's a little of F. Jackie. You know, I think he did sweeten, though, the audience. I can't imagine they were laughing this hard at these jokes.
Though he thanks you have to point that out.
Yeah, I do. There you go.
I'm going to rub it out now.
Good drunk comes stumbling out of a bar. A nun's walking down the sidewalk. He punches her in the stomach. Before she can say anything, he smacks her on the head. She goes down. He kicks her. He picks her up. He smashes her up against the wall. He says, "You're not too tough tonight, are you, Batman?"
Oh, that's funny, Jay.
See? But you hear that audience?
I'm going to thank her, too.
I don't know. He has a voice left yelling like that.
I know. Well, he doesn't, actually.
He yells at you.
President Clinton's flying over the Everglades in a helicopter. He looks down and sees two white guys pulling a black guy on water skis. He says, "I like that. I like to see whites and blacks recreating together, especially here in the South." Pilot says, "Mr. President, you sure don't know too much about alligator hunting."
Wow, incredible impression of President Clinton.
Wow.
Thank you.
Hey. That was President Clinton. Hey, I'm President Clinton.
Sounds like it's Rodney.
This is President Clinton. I like to see the blacks and the whites. They're green.
Same impression.
Is that how the alligator hunt down South, Jackie?
I don't know.
Just put a black man on water skis?
skis?
Yeah.
That's a rumor. That's a rumor I heard.
Wow. Now, did you write these jokes or no?
You collected them.
I collect.
Collection. He goes to second grade and listens to them.
Don't knock it.
"Hey, kid, what joke
Where do you find the joke?
It's an old couple sitting in the living room. The wife says, "Let's go upstairs and The husband says, "I don't think I can do both."
But that audience is going wild. I could swear that's the same audience from the D. Martin roast.
Stop.
It's the I Love Lucy roast. Where'd you get those laughs? Tell the truth.
That is the crowd at the Comedy Palace.
All right.
And who were they laughing at?
They were laughing at the guy before.
Yeah, what show is that from?
Running tape on.
I think Eddie Murphy appeared there.
Robert Klein. Great crowd.
Well, I have my copy.
Are they pumping oxygen into that room? Or?
Oh, they're
laughing gas.
Pumping alcohol into that room.
Hey. Some of the people laughing on that CD are already dead. They died in the 60s. Hey, President Clinton said...
Ow. Listen to it. Just promise me.
I'm going to listen. Believe me, I'm going to listen.
Figured 19 dedications.
I got like 100 dedications on that album.
100 dedications.
Can I sue him for putting my name on that album?
Wait a minute. Maybe you should have given it to him before you put his name all over it.
Yeah, maybe I would have told you I don't want my name on it. You wacko. Anyway, that's F. Jackie, and Jackie's doing a CD signing today. Coconuts in Manhattan on 51st Street, Avenue of the Americas. Go see him. Plus, he's going to have some of those Perfect 10 checks with him. So that's always nice. That's a smart move on his part. Because I ain't going to see him.
A surgeon has reattached, there are several surgeons it took.
This is a horror story.
The arms of a North Dakota boy who's only 3 years old.
His dad was one of these farmer dudes, and he had a tractor or some kind of machinery.
Some kind of machine.
And the kid got caught in the machine and yanked off both his arms.
Both arms.
Like combine thing?
It was a grain auger, whatever that is.
I got one of those.
How old was the kid?
3.
What's he doing there now?
Grandpa Marlene left it there. A grain auger.
Yeah, whatever that is.
What is that? Fred, you know farm equipment. You're a hillbilly.
I'd be guessing, but it seems like there's probably some sort of chute, and you know, like a corkscrew.
Yeah, well, the kid got caught in it.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna rip your
pulled
arms
out
off.
both his arms.
Oh, the pain of that.
People in the, ambulance workers applied pressure to the boy's wounds, and they found his arms.
They're not all ground up?
That had been carried into a pickup truck, so I guess it's shooting stuff into a pickup truck.
Yeah.
So they found his arms in
And they reattached him.
Yeah.
At least they didn't get all mangled.
They got him on backwards, though.
They gave him surgery a few hours after the accident.
Hey, you could be in the circus.
Hey, you pull it behind your back.
He hit like something.
They are not.
He hitchhiked backwards. He ended up back at the hospital.
They are not sure the operation was successful. I suppose it'll take a few days before they know that, but they did find the arms and reattach them.
You look harmless.
Oh.
Yeah, you look armless.
Hop in.
Hop in, you look armless.
Jeez.
So be careful around the old green auger if you have children.
Here's Larry. He says he was at Jackie's CD signing yesterday.
Now, there's big news.
How many
Jackie,
people?
you're a real a-hole, man.
Why is that?
I was late for the thing, for the signing, and they cut off the line, and I was waiting outside for Jackie. When he came out, he goes, next time you should get here early.
Did you, Jackie?
He goes, buy 2 CDs, maybe I'll sign one.
Dude, there was only 20 people there. How could you not?
It's a total lie, Howard.
Hey, Jackie, what sexual position makes the ugliest children?
Ask your mother.
Son of a bitch.
How about the best plan?
Oh, he was angry at John for like 3-4 years.
Yeah. How about the best goof we ever were going to do and never did?
What was that?
Was, Jackie loves that horrible piece of wood that he has in the water.
Oh.
Every summer, Jackie, by his water there, he puts this piece of wood.
Same piece of wood.
Same piece of wood that he loves. He calls it the jetty.
No, Robin calls it.
Whatever.
I wouldn't even know what a jetty is.
Anyway, it's like a little raft wooden thing, but it's big.
It's a piece of wood.
Yeah, it's not little. It's big. It's like a dock, a floating dock.
And Jackie
It floated off somebody else's, and Jackie
stole it. Right.
But Jackie loves the jetty so much, there's a party every year to put it in the water and take it out of the water.
Paint it and get the barnacles off it. He treats it like it's a baby.
Exactly.
So Dominic says to
There's
me,
a whole launching of the jetty.
Dominic says to me, I can get a towboat and tow that goddamn thing out of there.
Big fat prick.
I don't know why we never did it.
But
I'll tell you why he didn't do it, because his loud mouth. He couldn't keep a secret.
Yeah, right. He was like,
The thing is, it happened anyway. Remember the storm that washed the jetty away?
but it would have been better if we'd...
And, if we actually had it.
And then what we were going to do is send him, like, ransom notes. And, like, we have it.
Send a piece of the jetty.
Yeah, like
Oh, I never heard that part.
Yeah. We were going to send you a note in the mail, like a picture of it.
I would have paid.
Yeah. Here, with, like, a newspaper next to it to show you that it was the date.
$100,000.
You know,
burn it.
Whenever you do
We'll
something...
send the jetty back to you in pieces.
Yeah,
if you
right.
don't pay.
Yeah, and, like, here's a piece of it.
We'll chop it up.
I've been doing a lot of interviews for the CD, and people always saying, what are the things you guys do to break your balls? And the one I always tell them about is the real dolls. You remember that?
Yeah, that was good.
They delivered the real doll, and I had Einstein.
That was good.
Live girl
Yeah.
inside there.
That was great.
I was waiting for that.
got all of us.
The real doll is something we were going to have sex with. And then Jackie, when they delivered it, had a real girl put in there. And I'm looking at the thing, and I go...
Bolted.
I was like, wow, it looks really real. And all of a sudden, she got up out of the box, and I freaked. I freaked. Heineken Martling tomorrow at 12:30, signing his new CD, F. Jackie at J&R Music World, 25 Park Row, Manhattan. Friday at 6 p.m. at Strawberries in Danbury. For jokes and CD signings and info, visit jokeland.com. How'd that go yesterday?
Yeah, not too good.
Not too good?
No, it was a great time, but there's not many people, 50 people, something like that.
For the new CD, only 50 people?
That's all.
Well, it just came out. Maybe you should have given it a week or two so that it could build.
You're funny.
It's pouring rain.
It was a lot of rain. It was a bad day.
It was the rain.
It snowed.
It snowed.
Really, the rain was bad. It was coming down in buckets
Yes,
here.
they said, like 2 inches in a very short time.
Yeah. Well, that's Jackie's karma.
Hey, as Rick D says, what goes around comes
around.
It's an old couple sitting in the living room. The wife says, let's go upstairs and the husband says, I don't think I can do both.
Jackie on a roll with his new CD.
Good drunk comes stumbling out of a bar. A nun's walking down the sidewalk. He punches her in the stomach. Before she can say anything, he smacks her on the head. She goes down. He kicks her. He picks her up. He smashes her up against the wall. He says, you're not too tough tonight, are you, Batman?
There you go. Jackie, is that from one performance or many different ones?
That's from one performance in Andover.
Oh, my God.
Now, is the
Don't feign
CD
with your quiver.
itself one performance, or is it a
Yeah,
compilation?
there's a little stuff stuck in there, but it's mainly one show in Andover.
I see.
Mainly.
One main show.
But he says he didn't sweeten the audience. I don't believe him.
President Clinton's flying over the Everglades in a helicopter. He looks down and sees 2 white guys pulling a black guy on water skis. He says, I like that. I like to see whites and blacks recreating together, especially here in the South. Pilot says, Mr. President, you sure don't know too much about alligator hunting.
That's funny. See, that's the joke, man.
We got to pull some more.
All right, good for you. What is that, Jackie?
We can't play those same ones over and over again.
No, I like it.
Why? It's fun. Find 3 good ones. We got to do it.
Fine.
There are 78 minutes worth of
I know.
stuff.
So Jackie's got a new CD.
Thank you, Bulls.
And there it is.
And he'll be doing another signing, right?
All right, so George, yes, he will. I think it's going to rain that Thursday.
And Friday and Saturday and Sunday.
You're doing a lot of them.
Oh, okay.
He's really getting behind
He's
this
on
album.
a tour.
Yeah.
It's fun.
He's very proud of this one.
I really am.
And the Perfect 10 girls were there with you yesterday, and you only drew 50 people?
Yeah.
Boy, that must have been embarrassing in front of them.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dear.
Ganji's there with the camera for E,
And did you find yourself... That's funny.
Oh,
I got to see this.
Very funny.
And did you find yourself signing real slow? So that
And talking to people.
I signed the CD, I signed the actual CD itself, and the booklet, and the fingers that they were passing out, and I was signing postcards.
Wow.
So each person was standing there for about 15 minutes,
and still it was only 50 people.
waiting for the crowd to build.
Yeah.
Still, it only took a half hour.
Stalling to hope to build a line.
I had the girls signing.
Yeah, anything. Signing people's
Taking
shirts.
pictures? Did you stop to take pictures with each person?
Everybody.
15 people.
Some of them I sketched.
That's always embarrassing. The guy says he was at Jackie's signing.
Yeah.
Hey, how many people were there?
Well, when I was there, actually, he made me wait. He was there he got there late, about 20 minutes or so. But when I was there, it was about a good 20 to 30 people there.
All right, so it was more like 20 or 30. Jackie says 100. The other guy says it says 30 people.
I signed a total of about 100 CDs.
Yeah,
But listen, can I get some compensation for making me wait so long?
no. That's why
come
everybody's hitting me up for money, man. What am I, Ross Percy Ross? All right, Robin, what's in the news real quick? Because
Well, in honor of Jackie and that horrible party, let's do a little Who's
Good.
Older before we start the news.
in honor of Jackie's horrible party. Jackie, thanks for the party.
We're the only 2 people that didn't love the
Oh,
party.
come
my
on. Hey, everybody else who was there, come in here and be honest.
Please be honest.
Come on.
Who's older, Bill Murray or Jackie Jokeman?
I would think Bill Murray, but probably Jackie.
Jackie Jokeman.
Wow.
Bill Murray's 50.
Oh, my God.
Who's older?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Really?
Bruce Springsteen or Jackie Jokeman?
Jackie Jokeman.
That's a tie.
Jackie Jokeman.
Wow.
Bruce Springsteen is 51.
Very few people aren't
Where are you getting this?
as old as Jackie.
Are you
Who's
checking on...
older?
Hold on. Are you checking on
I
the...
have this list from E! Television.
Oh, please.
Who's older?
Who believes that?
Jackie Joker.
E! Television. Must be right.
Stephen King or Jackie Jokeman?
Jackie Joker.
Jackie Jokeman.
Stephen King. Jackie Jokeman is 52. Stephen King is 53. All right. Who's older?
See, most guys who are Jackie's age are usually retired.
Julio Iglesias or Jackie Jokeman?
Julio.
Yeah, Julio is older.
He looks younger.
Not by much.
He's 57. Jackie Jokeman.
Wow.
How old's Mr. X?
Not as old as you.
No. Certainly looks it.
At that party, everybody looked older. So those people you immediately aged.
I aged 10 years. Horrible party. It was so bad. No drinks. Nothing. No food. No food. You get there, it's just a bunch of people Jackie doesn't even know.
Oh, going.
Last party at your house.
Hey, where's Robin?
We went to your last party waiting for dinner, and you came in a half hour late coming from dinner.
Who? Oh, yeah. In my apartment, you ate like a pig, and you drank like a pig.
First time.
Whatever.
That's what we were expecting.
That's right. That's the last time you're coming. And when I had you out to Shelter Island, I fed you like a king, you fat slob. Go ahead.
I'll give you that, you big man.
At Jackie's party, the party was from 6 to 8, so I was there like a little bit early. At like 2 to 6, they still wouldn't serve any drinks. And
right.
And they were like, no. And I'm like, I said, it's 5:59. He goes, sorry, just can't do it yet.
You never caught on that I told the guy to do that to you.
He was doing it to everybody, Jack.
To you.
Jackie, there was...
You were the only one that needed a fix, John.
Jackie, there was 3 other people there, Toothy.
You were the only one shaking.
I'll say this for Jackie. He's an infant compared to the rest of the Friars.
I know.
Thank you.
The guy's 900 years old creeping around in that
I know.
joint.
You hate banging in, because it was a really crowded situation. You're banging into all these old
I
people.
don't know how they get up those stairs.
I've never seen so many toupees as I see at the Friars Club.
Do you see all the press there?
Yeah. I see them. They saw me. They came running over.
With the little, like home video camera?
Yeah. I'm like, what is this?
It was home video.
You see me every time I'm talking to someone, I keep turning my back.
Okay, Howard?
I know Benji ain't going to be there.
I drew the line.
Just see some of the people at Jackie's party last night, but he drew the line with Benji.
Benji could have been. He would have been right in.
Benji would have been fine.
He used to draw that line.
Benji, you didn't miss a thing.
That's what I told him. It was one of the worst parties I've ever been to. It was. It was horrible.
It was horrible. Kim, go ahead.
Okay, Howard. Yesterday I went to the Jackie signing. I get there at about 1 o'clock. I go, I buy the CD. I ask him, where do I go? So Jackie can sign it. I stand on what I thought was a line. Dude in front of me. He's just leaning on some rack or whatever. Jackie's up there talking to the owner, J&R, signing CDs for him. So the guy looks at me after about 2 minutes. He says, hey, what are you doing? He says, I'm waiting for Jackie to sign the CD. He says, go ahead. I says, I'm next? He says, what do you mean you're next? You're the only one here.
Oh.
No.
So I go up there. Jackie asks me, what's your name? I say, Kim, K-Y-M-M. I says to him, I try to say, hey, Jackie, you're really good. I like you, whatever. He's like, yeah, right. I mean, just blowing me off. I come from Co-op City, take an hour and 15 minutes to get there. The guy just blows me off. And I'm thinking,
and there's nobody else there.
There was nobody there, Robin. Nobody
Jackie, nobody was there?
Nobody.
Are you serious?
Nobody was there.
Told the truth yet, except there was a guy there, K-Y-M-M. I remember this guy.
Guy in the yellow shirt.
Kim, you were the only guy there.
I was the only guy there. And I lingered around for about 20 minutes because I like Jackie. I like him.
Right.
And I'm just looking at him. I felt sorry for him. They started taking his pictures. I guess trying to make him feel important or something. I really felt sorry for the guy.
Yeah. Jackie, how many people were there?
Over 100.
This guy says no one was there.
Where was they standing in line behind a guy who was holding up the wall.
I think this guy wants to be a broadcaster.
No. Jackie, I like you a lot. I stuck in that store for about maybe 20 minutes.
Well, you were lingering.
Yeah. I'm lingering, looking to see what's going on.
You wanted to see what was going on.
And the thing started at 12:30. I got there at 1.
I know I spent some time with you because it took me a while to figure out how to spell your name.
I know.
And you saying, Jackie, he was on a long line?
I wasn't on no long.
Hello?
Hello?
Kim.
Yeah.
You were not on any line.
I was not on any. I was behind some big
Jackie,
fat guy.
Jackie, his line.
He must have been security.
One of us is lying.
Oh, I'm not lying.
Of course you wouldn't
I
lie.
wasn't in a line.
Howard, I come clean. There was 100 people there, maybe more.
At about 1 o'clock?
How long did it take you to get through the 100 people?
I walked straight up.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Jack.
I think I left there at... I got there late.
Of course.
I think we left there at like 2:30.
So you're saying at 1 o'clock when this guy was there was a line of 100 people?
Absolutely. No, I don't know if the line was 100.
No, there was nobody in front of me except a guy from security. The guy looked at me. He asked me, what was I doing? I said, I'm waiting for Jackie to sign.
And you didn't see Jackie signing anything?
Jackie was signing
Hey, Jackie.
20 CDs for the owner of
Seriously?
JNR.
Maybe there were 100 people in the store, but maybe there's only one guy there for you.
Call JNR.
Jackie, did you sign about 20 CDs you signed up for the owner of JNR?
Right.
Are you counting those as people?
No.
Jackie, you could ask the guy. He said, once I sign these, what do you do with them?
And I signed those at the end.
All right. All right. Hey, thanks, Kim.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
Kim.
Howard.
I believe you.
Did you enjoy the CD, Kim?
Oh, yes, I did. I like you. I got
say that.
I
He
got
said he likes you. He felt he's not lying.
I traveled from Co-op City for about an
Why don't
hour
you
and
come
15
clean,
minutes.
Jackie?
And Jackie, you wouldn't spend any time with the one guy who showed up?
He just blew me off. He's like, yeah, right, Cash, yeah, sure.
Oh,
I
right.
know the truth, Kim. After I saw how you spelled your name, I was a little afraid of you.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Kim. All right, that's Kim.